Hi guys, welcome to New Pick a Card reading. So today we're gonna see if the person that you have in mind right now is the one for you. So for this reading, you need to have someone in mind, someone you're thinking about and asking about as watching this reading. And we're gonna figure out if that person is the romantic partner you're meant to end up with. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So you can pick a pile and we'll get right into your reading. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So we're gonna see if the person you have in mind is the one for you. So we have Death, the 6 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, the 8 of Swords and the Magician came up together. And then I clarified the Magician by the Knight of Swords and the High Priestess. Then we have 2 of Pentacles and 5 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles is being clarified by 2 of Swords and the Hermit. Then we have Black Egg and Cosmic Egg. A Leg Up. Let's see, and then we have Within the Next Few Weeks. Can you see it if I put it there? No. Here. Okay. And Communicate Clearly. Okay. So let me clarify Death and 6 of Swords for you. The Star. And the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm gonna answer more clearly by the end of the reading, but there's a lot of information here that your guides are wanting you to know about this connection to help you understand the answer. So I'm gonna go through all of it so that you can really understand why things are the way they are and why the answer is yes or no. Okay, so I can see from these cards that you're going through a massive transformation personally in your life, within yourself right now. I feel like there are habits, maybe toxicity or cycles or patterns that you had that you're moving away from. This means that in this time you probably feel very uncomfortable. You're probably going through a lot of discomfort and you're probably having a really hard time going through your day-to-day life, because so many things are transforming and the death energy is kind of uncomfortable and difficult to go through, because it means letting go of so many things that you used to hold on to. And you're moving towards where you're meant to be with the person that you're meant to be. The Star is about wish fulfillment. It's about purpose, goals, dreams, stuff like that. 3 of Pentacles is about working together. It's a good teamwork, and with the Star, it's like a distant partnership. Okay, so for it means that the transformations you're going through right now, the things that are changing and stuff in your life and within you right now, are leading you to where you're meant to be and who you're meant to be with. It's also career related for some reason. Well, for some of you, not everyone, but the Three of Pentacles is often about career. So the person that you're meant to be with could be linked to what you're going to put out into the world, to your purpose or something like that. Now with the Seven of Wands, Eight of Swords, and the Magician, okay, there's multiple messages here about you not communicating clearly with your person. And this applies whether you're in a relationship with them already, whether you just have them in mind, or you're thinking about being with them or something like that. There's a lack of communication here that makes the relationship difficult, and that makes it difficult for you to figure out whether or not this person is the right person for you. Seven of Wands is about challenges. It's about overcoming challenges. Eight of Swords is about feeling stuck, being unable to speak, being unable to talk, being unable to think clearly. And the Magician is about communication, manifestation, and stuff like that. So this means that there's a challenge here within you to speak up, speak your truth, talk about your needs, talk about what you want, talk about your desires and stuff like that. The Magician is clarified by Knight of Swords and the High Priestess. The High Priestess tells me that you keep a lot of stuff to yourself. You don't speak a lot about your emotions or what you want, like your desires, or you could be the type of person to keep a lot of secrets or just keep a lot of things to yourself. But the Knight of Swords is about clear communication. It's about straightforward communication. And what you want to be doing right now is to speak clearly, to speak about your desires, to speak about your needs, to speak about all of those things, because I see that you have a blockage because you are used to keep so many things to yourself. But what would help you the most right now is actually to speak up bluntly and clearly. The Two of Pentacles and the Five of Cups tells me that you're actually really unsure about this connection. I mean, obviously you're watching this reading, but some people, they watch those readings and it's actually just because they want confirmation that it's the right person. But I feel like in your case, you're actually doubting it. You're really doubting whether or not this person is the right one for you, because it seems like you're weighing the pros and the cons of this relationship. I feel like there has been disappointments in this relationship, and I say that because of the Five of Cups, which represents grief, sadness, disappointments, stuff like that. And Two of Pentacles is about weighing the pros and cons of a situation. Now I see that you're doing that by yourself. With the Hermit and the Two of Swords, you're trying to come to a decision on your own. You're not asking for help. You're not speaking up. You're not even talking about this with your person. You're just doing all of this alone within yourself. But this is not helping you. This is actually preventing you from seeing things clearly. I feel like your mind and your ability to think is being limited because you're not opening up to anyone, including your person. Now let's go with a leg up. So a leg up is about asking for help. Like the whole reading is about you needing to get out of your own self. I know that's not clear, but it's about you asking for help. It's about you opening up. It's about you speaking your truth. And let me just show you a leg up here. You can screenshot it if you want to read it, but it's the oracle's message. That's important. And here, and then the relationship message too is important. You can read it if you want. So this is basically saying that you've come at a point in your life, because you're entering a new cycle right now. I can see that with the cosmic egg and with death right here. And I have a feeling you've been told that a lot, that you're entering a new cycle. And this just means that old ways of doing things, old habits that are not serving you anymore, and transforming so that you become more aligned with your true authentic self. And in this new cycle that you're entering, you need to stop relying only on yourself. It's good to be independent, and I feel like that's something you probably have learned throughout your life, to depend only on yourself. But right now in this new cycle, it's not serving you anymore. Not serving you in the best way possible, at least. It's important that you keep your independence, but it's important to recognize that as much as you need yourself, you also need other people. Having other people's help will unblock so many things in your life currently. And I know it's hard to understand and it's hard to acknowledge if you've been on your own for so long, but you're at a crossroad right now. You're at a place where making a decision is really difficult. And this is because you're keeping it out to yourself. And opening up right now would make things much more clear to you. And it is also saying that if you do open up to this person, if you talk about your needs, if you talk about your desires, if you ask to be supported and helped, you will see things much more clearly and you'll have very positive results. This connection needs to be healed, whether this person is the one or not, and I will be more clear about that by the end of the reading, but whether they are or not, what's important here is that you heal this relationship by speaking about your needs. I feel like you have a hard time making this decision, and you've probably come to this point multiple times because transformative energy is always up and down. And I feel like you've come to this multiple times if you've been in this situation for a long time, and you've been having a hard time making the final choice because there are things right now that are preventing you from seeing the answer clearly, because you probably actually already know it on a intuitive level, even though it seems like you're not really connected to your intuition currently because you're trying to find things out from a more mental kind of type of level. But the point is, some things are blocking you from making a clear decision, and those things I feel are like toxic behaviors and patterns. And those kind of patterns are like let's say you have resentment for your person, or you have regret about your relationship with them. Well, those regrets and those resentment and negative feelings are blocking you from making a decision, because if you do make a decision now and you still have those regrets or this resentment or negative feelings, you're not going to feel satisfied with the decision that you've made. And speaking up to your person, opening up about your needs, what you need from them, what you need from a relationship, by being honest with yourself about what you want from a relationship, about what you need from a relationship, from a partnership, from a romantic partner, by speaking up about this with your person, you can heal all those toxic patterns and behaviors. You can heal from this resentment, you can heal from those negative feelings, and you can heal from those regrets and disappointments you've gone through with this person. It's like, as long as you don't do it, you're not going to be able to understand completely. But as soon as you do it, so many things are going to just shift, and you're going to finally see things clearly and see things for what they are, and be able to make the decision without regret and with confidence. There's a message also about not expecting people to just understand you. We also have communicate clearly. And this is really just saying that if it's like, by keeping things to yourself, it's like you're expecting people to just read your mind and guess what you need. And I'm talking about this person particularly, obviously. I feel like your needs are not being met in this relationship, right? Well, if you just expect your person to fulfill your need without you speaking about them, it's not going to happen. It's really important that you state clearly what is it that you need and what you want to be provided for from your person. And that's really the only way for things to work out, because your person is not going to read your mind. Then we have black egg and cosmic egg. So I've already kind of talked about it because it's kind of everywhere in the reading. But black egg is about the truth. It's about being honest. It's about being completely authentic. So I'm going to show you, if you want to screenshot it. This is the first page. And this is the second page. You can screenshot that. But basically, it's saying no more lies. And this is including white lies. This includes any little thing that you keep to yourself because you're scared of speaking up about it. This is about you shifting from a place of wanting to please other people with what you say to a place of just owning your truth and owning your authenticity and just speaking up what you truly feel, what you truly need, and stuff like that. It's about being honest with yourself first and then owning that truth and speaking it up. And by doing this, you're going to see more clearly about what you want, what you need, and whether your person is aligned with that or not. And also by speaking up about it to them, they're going to be able to understand you better, and then you guys can heal whatever past disappointments have happened. Now, Cosmic Egg, this is about the new chapter that is saying that I was talking about, and it was clarified by the Ace of Wands. I didn't show you that because it's not really important, but the point is you're ending a cycle right now. You're entering into something new. And this new place is a place where you are connected to other people instead of blocking other people's energy and relying on yourself only. This is, you can read it too. I forgot, but you can screenshot that. And that. But basically, it's saying that, yeah, you're coming from a place where you used to be doing everything on your own to a place where you actually open up to people and work with other people to make things work and to make your wishes come true. It's not just about relying on other people, it's about team working with other people, and that's going to make your desires come true, and that's going to make you feel much more fulfilled and much more happy in your life. And by doing this, you're gonna find the answer to this question, which is this person the one for you? And so now we're kind of at the end of the reading, and I need to tell you, okay, so basically the whole reading is about you opening up. It's about you making that shift. It's about you making this transformation, which is you coming from a place of doing everything on your own, not speaking your truth, keeping things to yourself, making decisions on yourself, only relying on yourself, to speaking your truth, being honest with yourself, being honest with other, talking about your needs, talking about what you want, talking about what you need from a relationship and from your person and stuff like that. This is about working together with other people, including your romantic partner, to get what you want, to get what you both want. Okay? And this is basically saying that within the next few weeks, you're gonna have multiple opportunities to speak your truth to your person. So whoever this person is, you're gonna have to communicate clearly to them. You're gonna have to tell them what are your needs. Talk about those disappointments, the things that you feel resentment for, the things that you feel angry about, the things in which you feel unfulfilled. Why? How are you feeling? What do you want from a relationship? What do you need from a partner? This is going to help heal you guys, both of you guys. And this is going to help you see clearly, see this connection clearly. Because it's going to help actually take a huge burden off of your shoulder, and that burden is actually blinding you, which is preventing you from making the right decision. But once you open up and let go of that burden, you're gonna see the answer very, very clearly. And I know I haven't said yes or no this whole reading, and the reason why is because when I asked the guides if the answer was yes or no. They said now is not the time. And the reason why now is not the time is because as long as you do not open up to this person, as long as you do not communicate, as long as you're not honest with yourself and with this person, you will not have an answer, ever. And I know this sounds really intense, but you won't. You won't, because there are too many things blocking your way, blocking your mind, blocking your ability to think clearly right now, because you keep too much to yourself. And so I advise you strongly to find your truth. So how do you feel? What do you want? What do you need? What went wrong in this relationship? How does that make you feel? And what do you want now from it? And find it for yourself, find your truth, and then talk about all of it to your person without any filter on. This is going to help heal things, and once things are healed, then you can see the answer. But as long as they're not, you can't. Okay? So there are going to be opportunities for you to speak up, and you should take it. And once you do, you're going to see the huge shift. You're going to feel the change, and you're going to see the answer clearly, whether that person is the one or not. Okay? So I know this is probably not what you wanted, but this is really it. And I think it's really important that if this really resonates with you, it's really important that you speak up. It's going to change everything, and it's going to really help you align yourself with where you're meant to be and your own happiness and fulfillment. So if you chose pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So we're gonna see whether your person is the one or not. Okay. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, Strength, the King of Wands, and 9 of Pentacles. And the Queen of Wands, and Page of Cups. Then you have Phoenix, Imagine, and Trust. So I feel like you guys are like highly guided by your guides and supported by the universe. With the Wheel of Fortune, this indicates positive changes, new beginnings, luck coming on your side, and Strength is about love, compassion, and obviously strength. And so I feel like your biggest tool right now in order to manifest the right person for you, and I know this is not exactly the question, but what it's saying right there with the Wheel of Fortune and Strength, that the biggest tool that you have is to trust the universe, to trust your guides, to trust yourself, and to just let it happen, because I feel like it's already happening. Huge changes, and I feel like a soulmate is being brought up into your life, whether it is this person or not. The answer we have, the straightforward answer we have, is trust. And let me just show you what this says, because it's kind of really important. So you can read it, but basically it says, and I know this is not what you want to hear, but it says, there is no specific answer to this question. It is neither yes or no. And the reason why is because your angel spirits and guides wants you to manifest the best person possible for your highest good. So the person that you have in mind could very well be the right person. But what you need to ask yourself is this person corresponding to the perfect version of, well, to the best romantic partner possible you could possibly have. Because we have the card Imagine. And the answer can be yes or no. I'm not saying that this person doesn't correspond to what you want, but you need to figure that out, because we have Imagine, and I'll show you that too. So, it starts here. So you can screenshot it, read it. I would read the oracle's message and the relationship message, which ends on the other page right there. Okay? And what it's saying is that you have all the abilities to manifest the exact person that you want. And here we see signs of soulmates, because we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. And with the Imagine, it's saying that picture yourself. Everything that you want from a person, everything that you want to feel from that person, and everything that you want to feel from the relationship with them, and that is happening. That's exactly what's happening now. You're manifesting the exact right, perfect counterpart for you. And I feel like you probably don't know this person much, the person that you're asking about right now. I feel like you probably don't know them at such a high level, because you have the Page of Cups right here. I feel like you've met someone, they're single, they seem like a very, very good match, or they seem like a very independent, self-sufficient, wealthy, well-rounded person, and you have feelings for them, but I don't feel like this person knows that you have feelings for them, or I don't feel that you've expressed it so much. Like, I feel like this person is kind of new in your life, for most of you at least. And this is saying that with the Phoenix, that you've been going through massive transformations, because the Phoenix is about letting go of karma, transforming past lives, karma and stuff like that, and coming out of it as a new transformed person. And I'll also show you the page so that you can read it. Freedom from suffering and past karma, reincarnation. You can screenshot that. And then the other page is right here. But this is saying that you've been going through massive amounts of transformations, and now you're finally at the place where you've learned everything that you needed to learn in order to manifest the right person. And I feel like this person is entering your life, whether that is the person that you're asking about or not, because they don't want to say, like, I'm sorry, they don't want to say, they just want you to trust. They just want you to trust them. They just want you to trust yourself. They just want you to trust that your manifestations are coming true. And if you pick that pile, you're probably very spiritual already. You probably already connected with your guides, or with the universe, or the divine, or whatever it is you believe in and connect with. And I feel like you've been doing a lot of work on surrendering and healing from the past, and letting go of past stuff. And stuff like that, and you're coming from a place of suffering to a place of manifesting whatever it is that you want. And your guides want you to just trust that it's working, just trust that it's coming into fruition, just trust that it's happening, and that the person is the right person, and is is corresponding to the kind of person that you want to manifest. Okay, because I see soulmates right there, I see good turn of events, I see support from the universe, I see transformation, and I see you manifesting exactly what you want when it comes to love. So just trust, and trust your guides, and trust your manifestations. Now, Imagine is also about taking action. If you have feelings for someone and you feel like, like they're a good option for you or something like that, like they could be a good match, take action. Don't just stare at them and fantasize about them. Imagine is about, okay, you're fantasizing about something, well, now is the time to act on it. And we also have the Page of Cups, which is someone making some type of romantic gestures or talking about their feelings, and it's under you. And see, those two, their back is like, they're not looking at each other, and I feel like they haven't communicated yet, or something like that, or haven't really connected properly yet, and they're saying that you should be making a move. And now when you do, because I feel like you will, because like this seems like really positive. It's just about you transforming and making the step, and trusting in your manifestations in the divine. And so when you do make the move, Now, what you have to ask yourself when you get to know this person, or when you get to know them better, if you've already talked to them and already, if you're further away on the journey, then when you get to know them better, then you have to figure out, is this person really matching my manifestations? Maybe you should write them down, the things that you want to manifest with a person, or in a relationship. Write them down, and then when you get to know the person, ask yourself if that person corresponds to what you've been manifesting, and your answer is going to be right there, so you really just have to trust, to keep doing manifestation, and to take action uh, when when you do have a chance to get in contact with this person. I also want to congratulate you, because the Phoenix is a huge, huge, huge card. You've probably been through a lot of suffering and a lot of really hard and burdening stuff in your past that probably came from past life and karma. And this tells me that you've been doing a lot of work, a lot of transformation, a lot of healing, and that finally you're receiving the awards, the gifts that comes from having done all this work on yourself and on your life. And yes, your soulmate is manifesting. It's really there, and all you need to know is that you have to trust and keep going and act on your feelings when you do. If you haven't met this person, because some people watch them anyways, even if I said that you have to have someone in mind. But if you haven't met this person and you still watch this reading, when you do meet someone that feels like is the right person, act on it. Go towards them, make the first move, and then figure out for yourself if they correspond to what you've been manifesting. And trust that whatever you find out, you're still manifesting your soulmate. It's still coming, okay? So if you chose this and you already know this person, if they do correspond to what you've been manifesting, then you have your answer there. And if they don't, then trust that this person, your soulmate, that corresponds to everything that you want, still is being manifested right now. It's still there. You really just have to trust. So if you chose pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So we're going to see if the person you're asking about is the one. So we have Justice, the 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups, and 4 of Swords, Wolf, New Life, and Don't Stop. Okay, so for a lot of you, maybe not all of you, but for a lot of you, you're inquiring about someone who you used to be interested in, or used to date, or you had something happen with, but it didn't work out, and you know that there's someone better for you, but now you're kind of like, you've changed since then, and you've been learning a lot about yourself, and you've been healing a lot, and you've been changing your habits and letting go of toxic behaviors and stuff like that. And now you're asking about that old person that you used to date. So I feel like you're probably in a time where you must feel down as you're watching this reading. For a lot of you, now maybe this is not going to resonate for everyone, but for a lot of you, I feel like you watch this reading because you're in a phase where you're returning back to past habits that you know are not serving you, and you out of this feeling of negativity that you're feeling right now, you're trying to find answers to make your heart feel better. Okay, so I'm trying to formulate this in a way that's kind and loving. So I really hope you don't take this as something bad. I've been through that. If this is what you're doing, I totally understand. But the whole message here is saying that you're not there anymore. You're not in this toxic phase anymore. You're not looking after toxic people for you anymore. You're looking at better people. You are in the midst of a new life. You're a new person now. You have positive habits. You've learned the lessons you needed to learn, and you know what you deserve now. Okay? So going back to a past relationship that didn't work for you is not the right thing to do right now. Well, clearly the answer is no. This person is not the one, okay? And I'm gonna explain to you why it is not. This person is not ready to give commitment. This person has a lot of wounds. They are unable to open up emotionally and give you the emotional fulfillment that you deserve. It feels like this person tends to be deceitful or to lie or even to cheat. It feels like this person is kind of a heartbreaker type of person. And this is not to say that this person is a bad person or anything like that. This person is just wounded. This person has been going through a lot of shit and they need to heal, and they're not ready to give you what you deserve. And just so you know, like, karma and justice is taking care of this. They're making sure that everything happens in the best way possible for everyone. And so if this person has done you wrong, they're going to go through the lessons necessary for them to learn to do things right in the future. Okay, not necessarily with you, but in their life in general. There's a reason why this relationship didn't work. It was because you wouldn't have been happy into it, and the person wouldn't have provided for you what you deserve. Now, if this is actually a new person and you don't have a past with this person, well, this is just saying that you're attracted to this person because of past behaviors. I feel like you could have had, worthy issues, lack of love issues, fear of abandonment, and stuff like that. And so in the past, you've been attracting people who were non-committal or emotionally unavailable or just really wounded, and that was because they were reflecting your own wounds. And now you're attracted to this person because your those whole old wounds and feelings that you used to have are kind of resurfacing, and so you're kind of falling a bit into them. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's totally normal. When you're going through changes, you're going to go through ups and downs, and there's nothing wrong with that. You have to be patient with yourself. That's totally okay. But the point here is that you need to know that those past behaviors were not serving you, and what's best for you to do right now is to choose this new life, this new direction. Don't Stop tells me that you're on the right path right now, okay? You're on the right path. You're going in the right direction. The new life that you've chosen for yourself, in which you choose love, you choose acceptance, you choose yourself, you choose to prioritize yourself and your own well-being. When you see other people for who they are and accept them for who they are, this is your new life, and you have to keep doing that because this is what's serving you, and this is what's going to bring you to the right place. Now, wolf is a tendency to try to control people or try to control situations, or being judgy, like judging other people. Like, I feel like this person could have done you wrong, like I said before. Or if this is a new person, this person could have like bad habits and have a wounded heart and kind of be toxic in relationships. And the wolf tells you that if you can just accept this person for who they are, for being wounded, for being non-committal, and just accept and love them like that, you're gonna feel much more peaceful with this situation. Also, if you do accept them for who they are, then you can accept whatever they have to offer you. So if this person is really toxic in romantic relationship and is not capable of giving you commitment and love and support and stuff like that, but they're still a good friend, then you can accept the friendship. Now, if they're not even a good friend, then you're not accepting it, right? But the point with the wolf is you need to accept people exactly for who they are and for where they're at in their own growth and evolution. So if this person is not at a place where they can give commitment in a romantic relationship, you have to accept that. If the only thing that they can give you is a nice friendship, then the best thing you can do for your happiness is to accept that. If this person can't even give a healthy friendship, then you have to accept that for your highest good and for their highest good. And this is something you need to learn here with the wolf. To accept people as they are, to accept relationships as they are, and this is going to help you thrive in relationships and be very happy and fulfilled and content, because then you can really just allow the right person to provide you with what it is that you desire, and then it's teaching you about forgiveness, acceptance, and unconditional love. Okay, so I know this is not an easy reading. The answer to your question, is this person the one, is no. And I feel like you already know this, and it might be difficult to take in since you've been going through so much difficult times. But just know that entering into this new life, you're going to attract people that are going to provide you with exactly what you need. So you're going to attract the romantic partner that you want if you follow this new life. But you need to not stop. You need to keep going. You need to be loyal to your new self, to your new habits, to this new positive way of doing things and of being you, and of approaching relationships and people in love, in acceptance, in compassion. By doing this, you're going to attract the right people. You also need to accept and acknowledge that people are not at the same level as you and cannot do the same thing as you. Sometimes it can be frustrating if you're able to make certain decisions for your highest good, but other people are not able to make the same decisions for themselves. It can be frustrating because you want the best for their good and all that, but they're not able to do it. But the best thing you can do is to just accept them for that. They have their own healing process. They're going to go through their own healing at their own time, and the best you can do to be happy is to accept that. And this is going to make the relationship much more healthy and much more fulfilling. And it's also going to allow the right person to come into your life, someone who's actually at the same place as you, who's actually able to give you exactly what you want from a relationship and romantic partner. Okay? So if you chose pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.